Good afternoon and welcome to Gladly Strutting, where we talk about shoes and pre-loved fashion. So it tends to be a lot of pre-loved shoes. Today is definitely on theme. It is a pre-loved shoe. It is a luxury shoe, but it is also a luxury wishlist item that I managed to get my hands on. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so this is the Versace platform 3-strap shoe. That's all I got. So I don't actually know the technical name. This shoe was on my wish list, and I was hunting, like religiously hunting down a pair of these. I made a little bit of a sacrifice, we'll talk about it, but I got my hands on these, and this is sort of my first impressions. I've worn them actually today. Wore them today. Let's see how it goes. Okay, if my hair is playing up, ignore it. It does not want to listen to anyone today, so this is what it is. Anyway, where did I get this shoe from? This shoe is from, well, it's a Versace shoe, obviously. If you can see the Medusa head. Sorry, the sun might be glaring there. And if I unclasp that, if I manage to do it, there we go. You can see inside. Now, if you see here, this is the sacrifice that I made. That is the sacrifice that I made. I am a true size 39 in a lot of designer shoes. Versace, I found that I am a 39, although it starts off a bit snug, and then it kind of, you know, forms to my foot, so to speak. So me going 38.5 was a sacrifice that I decided to make, and a gamble that I decided to take. Did it work out? I think so. Doesn't look that great, but I think I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with having gone down half a size. But yes, this is a Versace shoe. I got it from Vestia Collective. It was it popped up randomly because I actually have my notifications set on Versace shoes, and I kind of go through. So there were about 4 or 5 pairs of these shoes on there, and some of them were going for like 1,500. Some were going for 1,007, and there was one that was 1,100, but it was in a size 40. And I had a feeling that might be too big considering the pairs that I do have. 39.5 is too big for me, so I was like, let me wait and see if there's a 39 that shows up. There wasn't a 39 that showed up. All the other ones were kind of size 40s as well. This one, 38.5, I was like, look, this is the closest thing I'm gonna find. And in terms of pricing, this was like 30% off all the other prices, all of them. And I was like, okay, this is not going to break the budget. This is not going to go out of it. Let me do it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least I've tried. I just knew that the size 40s were going to be way too big for me. So I was like, I can kind of risk it. It's open toe. If my toes like decide to sort of splay, then that's what they'll do. If I can actually get my foot in here. Because what I know in terms of my sizing, you've heard me talk about this. I have wide feet. You can see them when I try on shoes, right? I have wide feet. I don't have long feet. So when it's a 38.5, I'm looking at it, I'm going, I can probably squeeze in. But as long as I have that like openness here, if this was a pump, like a closed pump, I probably wouldn't fit on the sides. But I thought it's a sandal. It's quite open. Let's give it a try and see how we go. So that's what I would say. In terms of sizing though, I would actually say go to your true to size. I should have actually gone to my true to size, but we managed to work with this. And I'm gonna work with it. I'm not returning these shoes. After I finally got my hands on them, and in this colorway, are you crazy? And with the little jagged, because there's another pair that's like a straight platform. This has the jagged. Are you kidding me? I'm not returning these. I am suffering if I have to suffer with my shoes, but at least it's self-inflicted, and I know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but at least I'm doing it myself and not anyone else. Yeah, so definitely sizing, go to your true size. The quality of the shoe, I think it had been worn, if you can look under here, definitely on the heel here, but it looks like it's a few, like a handful of wears, and the person decided, otherwise they would have worn them indoors, it looks like, because there's really not that much signs of wear. There's a few scratches maybe from storage or whatever it is, but it's still fantastic. So so condition, I would say very good. Yeah, just a few signs of scratches there, so yeah, I would go with very good. I wouldn't quite go with excellent because you can see signs of wear. And in terms of quality of the shoe itself, and I think that reflects in, you know, condition, considering the wear, fantastic. This is like perfection. I'll show you how the buckles work. The front toe does not unclip, and I think I showed you before, this unclips, and this one, if it focuses, am I moving too much? Let me just settle this down. Okay, there we go. So it unclips like this. Slide your foot in and close the straps. Close the straps. Now, when I first got these, I opened this. It didn't come with the box. It just came as it was from Vestiaire Collective. So I opened it like this, unclasped everything, put my foot in there, and then I tried to close this middle clasp and it wouldn't close. I was like, oh no. I think I sat there for like 10 minutes. I've gone, oh no. I really wanted these to fit because my foot actually slid in and it was sitting perfectly, but this wouldn't clasp because my foot's so wide. So I panicked and I sat there. I was like, oh no, I've got to return these. Oh no, I don't want to. And then I was like, hang on a minute, let's try a different method. So this is the way for people when this is true to size, or for people with skinny feet or narrow feet or normal width feet even. You unclasp it and put your foot in and then clasp this up. For me, what I ended up having to sort of investigate and experiment with was putting my foot in like this. So there's a little bit of a stretch there. So I actually managed to then slide my foot in and then do up this clasp. If this is undone, I don't fit. I'll try and demonstrate that. I'll try and demonstrate that because that seems to not make sense. Then you actually see the difference. Yeah, so clasp undone, I don't fit. Clasp done in the middle one, I do fit and I get in there. It is tight, obviously, so I will say for you, go true to size. Don't go up, don't go down too much. But yeah, we got in there and we managed to make it work. So what happens then, because it is quite a tight fit, my toes are naturally like curled up like this. They go even more, and there's like I don't know if it's my third or fourth toe that's like it gets stuck like this, so it doesn't look great. So anyway, we managed to make it work. All I'm saying is that when you see me wearing these shoes, don't focus on my toes, okay? Don't worry about my toes. Don't worry about my feet. This is not a foot fetish channel. I have said this a million times and I have blocked people and I've deleted comments. Not a foot fetish channel. And I'm doing all that I can to make it not. So yeah, don't worry about the toes. We fit. We got in there. We can walk in these shoes. Okay, so transitioning into actually walking in these. So I wore these to church. These are actually comfortable. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Comfortable. This is a good solid block heel. This is a good solid platform. And together, this is also pretty sturdy. So when you walk, it's not a heel toe. It's actually more like a wedge. It feels like a wedge when you step. You are still doing heel toe, but it moves as one solid function, if that makes sense. So these are ridiculously comfortable. To make up for the tightness, because for me, I'm going to talk about the comfort, right? Comfort in terms of actually being able to walk in these shoes, fantastic. Comfort in terms of me trying to squeeze my wide ass foot in here, it does get a little bit uncomfortable after maybe 2-3 hours. But that doesn't take away anything from the shoe itself. So if you got your true to size, this would be ridiculously comfortable. Ridiculously comfortable. So I would still actually go, I would go 8.5 if it wasn't for my feet. But because of my feet, I would go 7.5. But yeah, I walked really easily. And I did some stuff at the front of the church as well. So no trouble, felt steady, no trouble whatsoever. I was really comfortable in these shoes. So, you know, gamble paid off. Or at least I made the gamble work for me. Even if it didn't pay off, I would have found a way to make it work for me. These are brilliant shoes. In terms of styling, I went with, you'll probably see in the outfits worn with our shoes, I went with this brown dress, like a dark grey coat. I don't think I had the jewelry on there, did I? Anyway, and it's not even wanting to focus, so it's okay. Anyway, green nails, and I went with the green shoes, and I went with the dark green bag. So I kind of went with the darker colors just to go with it. Loved. I was comfortable. I was comfortable with the dress, I was comfortable with the shoes, comfortable. Everything was just comfortable. It wasn't to make much of a statement, but I was comfortable and I loved these shoes. Got a few compliments as well from our church members. why did I say it like that? Church members, they know us in our shoes, my sister and I, and so they're like, well, these are nice, these are cool. Um, yeah. Anyway, talking too much. So in terms of styling, you can kind of go neutral. You could do whatever you want. You could do jeans even with this shoe. It'd be actually a really cool outfit, like a rocker chick. I can see somebody doing like a cool rocker chick kind of outfit here. Yeah, like with like a leather jacket or something like that. Really cool, really cool. I don't know if I missed anything else. Talked about comfort, sizing, styling, quality. Really amazing quality. Yeah, I'm really happy. If in case you can't tell, I tend to be happy with my purchases anyhow, but I'm really happy that I actually got my hands on these for such a steal in terms of price, and for a little bit of a sacrifice in terms of you know, comfort. But we make it work. We make it work. Anyway, I hope you didn't mind too much of my rambling in this not quite a reveal of a luxury wishlist item. I'm obsessed. Be obsessed with me. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.